in the midfield against his team. Can you just talk about just that aspect, just coming into the game and just what the goals were?
Yeah, I think our goal is to rule the midfield. I think if you rule the midfield, then you'll have most possession in the game. I think you have the majority of it. I think we have to help the defense link up with the forwards and kind of get something going in the attack.
What happened on that card that you got?
The guy came up, cleats up on me, and he kind of got me. I definitely thought it was a red card, and then I think everyone saw what happened.
Mike, John made mention in the press conference that, with your caliber of play, he feels like you should be getting some calls that just weren't there tonight. What does yours say to that? I mean, did you feel like it was a balanced game in terms of calls going both teams' ways?
I mean, I can't really change what the refs do. I don't think anyone can, so I think I should just keep my mouth shut and keep on playing.
Mm-hmm. Did you feel as though tonight was kind of the night when John was turning the keys of the offense over to you? I mean, it seemed like a lot of the chances in the early going were yours.
I mean, that's our goal. That's my goal on the field. I want to be a part of as many chances and create as much as possible.
Is it frustrating because Zach hasn't had a clean sheet in a while that he gets one tonight and it's 2 points left on the field?
I mean, a little bit. We always want to try to score, especially at home. We always want to get the 3 points, so to get one isn't good enough, and I think we know we need the 3 points now.
You guys were physical with them, and they were chippy right back. Did you feel like that helped, hurt, or didn't really affect the game plan at all?
I think some games are going to go like that. I think you can expect that out of some games, and I felt we knew it was going to be a battle out there today.
And does that chippiness kind of work into your favor? This team, that is, or do you feel like you guys are better, like you said, kind of just keeping your head down, keep playing?
I mean, I don't think it really helps that much. I think it slows down the game a lot, especially when there's too many calls going and no one can really get a rhythm, but at the same time the ref has to call what is necessary.
As a young player looking to establish yourself in this league as an offensive presence, what is it like trying to battle through those non-calls? I mean, calls that might not go your way. Do you blame yourself? Do you kind of just chalk it up to the experience? I mean, what do you?
I mean, like I said, we just have to keep our heads down and keep on playing as hard as we can and keep on trying to do what's best for our team. I mean, we can only control what's in our power, so I think the cause really isn't our problem.
I would almost ask sort of almost the opposite question to what you just asked, in terms of a lot of people in the last couple of weeks have been talking about your technical ability and skill on the ball and wondering whether MLS ought to value that more. Not just in terms of the referees, but in terms of all the players on the field. I'm wondering what you make of that discussion and where you'd like to see things go.
I mean, there's players on all teams who are technical. I think it's a part of the game. I think every team needs some players like that to kind of be able to create and switch things up and kind of trick the opponents and make them think one thing but do something totally different. So I think it's good for our league to have that.
I was talking to Gabe Gomez just now about some sort of technical aspects of the league. He says that you remind him of Andres Sebastian.
That's a little too much, I think.
In terms of role in this team, you look at the way they set their midfield with three guys in there. Is that tactically what you guys want to do?
Yeah, we want to possess the midfield. We want to control the midfield. So I think we have 3 guys in there to kind of put our stamp on the midfield and be able to control it and possess and create stuff out of there.
And Coach Hackworth mentioned in the press conference that number in his head, how many points out you guys are in the playoffs. What do you make of that right now, and how much does that play into your everyday mindset?
I mean, I think we know it's crunch time. I think we know we need to get 3 points out of almost every game, especially at home. So I think that's in the back of everyone's head, and we all know it. And so to get 1 point out of today is a disappointment.